Greetings from Tuke. Sports, get ready for some NBA action. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. So the Pelicans win the tip.
Who's watching him?
Williamson inside. Rebounded by Johnson. On offense, here is San Antonio.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development. And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
How good is it to see the first one go through the net?
Now here's McCollum. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Williamson outside. Pass delivers. Outside Ingram. The three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Yeah, what a great experience, Greg.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Jones. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, back in college in 2020, Herb Jones broke his left wrist. Less than 2 weeks after surgery, Jones was back on the floor.
And Herbert Jones, what a tough customer, playing with a huge cast on that wrist.
You know, B.A., how hard that is. He played with just one hand at the end of that 2020 season in school. Herb Jones is a fighter. Despite being a second-round pick, he made an immediate impact in this league.
Just 4 to shoot. Vassell's shot is good.
Devin understands he needs to keep taking and making these shots. This is crucial to his overall development.
Out to McCollum. Picked by Williamson. On the wing, Jones. Ball stolen. Vassell with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Back to Johnson. McCollum with a steal. Pass to Williamson. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. McCollum outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Williamson. Now Vassell. From deep. Livers with a rebound.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Here's McCollum. Misses in close.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
It's Johnson with a drive. First shot won't go. The Pelicans trail. And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Ingram's got 6 points.
This speaks to Ingram's confidence. He knows he has this shot in his bag.
Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Williamson outside. There's the drive. And Williamson throws it down.
So quick to make his move. Zion gets to his spot before anyone can help.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Livers. Looking for his first basket still in this one. McCollum outside. 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Williamson. Pass to Vassell. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
A lottery pick in the 2020 draft, Devin Vassell has seen increased minutes, and it's led to contributions on both ends of the court.
You know, talking about Devin Vassell, what stands out to you about his defense, Smitty?
B.A., it's his length and instincts. Vassell prides himself on being disruptive, and on top of being a solid on-ball defender, he's an absolute pest off the ball.
And the basket by Williamson.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Second team foul.
Jackson left side. Vassell outside. Shot clock at 5. Over to the wing. Ooh, dismissed. And they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. New Orleans in the lead. McCollum outside. Outside Jones. Inside. Stolen by Jackson. They're running. Here's Vassell. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Look at Devin. He's all over the rim.
Outside Ingram. With the crossover. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And down it goes. Jam that one home. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Beyond the arc. The Pelicans pull it in. Pass to McCollum. From behind the arc. No good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Vassell. Three-pointer off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Back to Ingram. From the top of the key. That's good on the jumper. Ingram's got 8. And the Spurs call time here. San Antonio trailing here. Vassell outside. There's the screen by Johnson. Fires the 3. Offensive board. Edwards. Out left to the wing. Vassell outside. Clock at 4. Back to Wiseman. Williamson inside. Pass to Jones. Now here's Ingram. Rebounded by Johnson. And here's Edwards. The 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Livers. Now here's Ingram. To the inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Unselfish, good decision maker. Brandon makes his teammates better.
Smitty, the challenges of being a small market team are very real for the Pelicans.
You know, it's tough to attract big name talent or get stars willing to invest in your franchise. But the Pelicans are doing what they can to overcome it. Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Outside Ingram. Picked by Williamson. The drive by Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
He's very long and slender frame, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
Here he goes. Here's Wiseman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Timeout called, the Pelicans. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And the second free throw is good. McCollum with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. That free throw, no good. He does not get the second one. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Edwards. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Here's Ingram. Knocks down the step-back J. Ingram's got 12 points.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Outside Ingram. Lets the three fly. Rebound San Antonio.
New Orleans foul. Number 25. First personal foul. 14 foul.
1:03 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Wiseman. On the wing, Vassell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Now McCollum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That free throw, no good. And the Spurs making a change here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Here's Ingram. 12 points for him. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. McCollum outside. Six to shoot. This one for 3. Edwards pulls it in. Up and over McCollum. And that's not going to go. Tie game in San Antonio. And the second quarter is on it.
26.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Here's Johnson. Here's Wiseman. Second shot opportunity. Edwards for 3. No luck on that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
That quick first step, Zion explodes out of the blocks, and no one steps in front of him.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Ray.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Back in 2021, Zion Williamson was on a serious hot streak. In 25 consecutive games, he dropped 25 or more points and did it on 50% shooting.
Well, Zion, when he's on the floor, he has proven he is an efficient player. Others are envious of that.
They are, B.A. They're envious of his shot selection and his point total. He stays aggressive because he knows what his team needs from him. Physical play inside the paint all night long.
Now here's McCollum. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Second team foul.
And so it's New Orleans with it, trailing by 2. To the right side. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Wiseman. And San Antonio has possession. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 12. And the Pelicans miss again.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
With the second effort. And he lays it up and in. And now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here's McCollum. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 5 on the clock. Jones.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Wesley. The 3 ball. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Outside Ingram. Here's McCollum. Picked by Williamson. Back to Ingram. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Antonio leading. Pass to Edwards. Here's Wesley. Defended by Jones. Lays it up and banks it in.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now here's McCollum. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Pelicans trail. Outside Jones. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Smitty.
What it means, BA, as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
When a team is underperforming, coaches are often the first people called into question. Is that fair, Smitty?
In some cases it is fair, but I'll break it down like this, BA. It always starts at the top. From coaching to your best players, they're always going to get the blame.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The ball's knocked loose. Pass to George. Left side, Jones. Trying to get back on track. Rebound, San Antonio.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Number 25. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Wesley. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Jones. No luck on that one. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Second personal foul.
And the free throw, no good.
At the line for your Spurs, Brother.
And the Spurs with possession here. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Alvarado. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? Vassell with the rebound.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Now here's George. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. From about 19. No good off the back of the rim.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
So both teams making some changes here. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. New Orleans making some changes. Williamson, right side. Outside Ingram. Picked by Williamson. Tries to snap the cold streak. And again, no good by New Orleans. Vassell outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. First one falls. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Jackson on the wing. Rebounded by New Orleans. Outside Ingram. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. On offense, here is San Antonio. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Here's McCollum. The Spurs making their last shot. Ingram on the wing. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Can't get it to drop.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Ingram. And the shot falls short that time. Pass to Jackson. Vassell, right side. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Vassell's got 11 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Picked by Williamson. Jones with the ball. Looking to end the run. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Jones has got 5 points now this quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Over Ingram. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
McCollum outside. Tries it from 19. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Jackson, the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Vassell. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. He's got 14.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting one earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Now here's Williamson. Banked it in off the glass.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there. And few players are as electric as Zion. The speed and power he plays with, something you see once every few decades.
To the middle. Pass to Jackson. Missed inside. Boy, the Pelicans have really had a tough go here. And here's McCollum. Back to Williamson. Takes a 3. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Pass to Vassell. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution for your Spurs. James Wiseman.
So it's the Pelicans now.
Jackson.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Williamson outside. Driving inside. Out to McCollum. Back to Williamson. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Spurs ball. Pelican substitution.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Pass to McCollum. Back to Williamson. There's the three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Vassell from outside the arc. Rebounded by Ingram.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Back to McCollum. They set the pick. Here's Livers. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Outside Johnson. To the paint. Here's Vassell. Good. Vassell's got 16 points.
Nice to see Keldon Johnson developing his passing game, getting the ball to a ready shooter.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Drills it from deep.
Clearly, Johnson has worked hard on this shot. He knows how important it is to have this range.
McCollum outside. Pass to Jones. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
From downtown. He can't hit that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Now Williamson. Outside Ingram. McCollum on the wing. 6 to shoot. 17-foot shot on the way. And it doesn't even draw iron.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
It's stolen. Pass to Vassell. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by New Orleans.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
McCollum outside. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And C.J. McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Greg.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Down low. And there's the rejection. Pass to Livers. In transition, here they come. Takes the three. Drains the triple.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control. Ugly start to this half, hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. And again, no good by New Orleans.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Pass to Johnson. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Zion Williamson.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Outside Ingram. No good. A bit long that time.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
Jones from outside. And they get it back. Second chance effort. The rebound by Jackson.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Over to the left wing. Jackson on the wing. It's stolen by Ingram. To the inside. Livers. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. He's got 6.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
A good look from Johnson. San Antonio again missing.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
McCollum with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Here's Ingram. And he makes it on the layup. Ingram's got 14.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. New Orleans making some changes. And San Antonio has possession. Knocked loose. Now the Pelicans in transition. Two points. That one goes.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
On defense, the Pelicans. To the paint. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Alvarado. Count it. Good. 6 points for him.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
To the left side wing. From deep, Johnson. Poke loose. And it's the Pelicans on the break. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And Alvarado gets it to go.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Vassell left side. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Vassell's got 21.
Devin Vassell has got all the tools, and he's showing them off.
The three is up. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pass to Wiseman. And he drives in. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
5 on the clock. Fires from deep. That shot is off. San Antonio goes the other way with it. It's Edwards on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. Edwards got 9.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
It's rebounded by George. Here's the pick. To the middle. Here's Daniels. Got a hand on it.
Great anticipation from Devin Vassell. Timed the shot perfectly.
Pass to George. Here's Daniels. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Screen by Wiseman. Pass to Johnson. From deep. Hits a three-pointer. Johnson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And James Wiseman gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
Here's the 3.
2 minutes remaining.
On target from range. 6 points for him.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
George outside. Pass to Alvarado. Just 5 to shoot. Top of the key. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
Here's George. It's tipped. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Pass to Alvarado. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
They get it again. Here's Wesley. And the layup falls.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
No good that time. San Antonio goes the other way with it. There's the drive. Alvarado with a rebound. Kicks it to George. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
64.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Now here's McCollum. Pass to Livers. Let's go with a 3. McCollum's shot is off.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Grant, it kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players. He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Pass to Wesley. Outside Edwards. Jackson outside. Off the left rim and out. So it's the Pelicans now. Jones with the ball. Covered by Johnson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
McCollum outside. Tipped away. Outside Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Livers. The rebound by the Spurs. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
That's good planning and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Williamson inside. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
You see how advanced Zion is as a ball handler. That's guard-like stuff right there.
Jackson outside. And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievements, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, etc., etc. They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
Shots good by McCollum.
Terrific execution on the break. CJ understanding where to run to.
Pass to Edwards. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Outside Johnson. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Tries it from 19. Shot is good by Edwards.
I didn't see that coming. He sinks a pretty dicey shot.
Pass to Livers. Williamson with it. Ingram with the ball. Here's Livers. Defended by Jackson. Here's Livers. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Jackson outside. Rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, VA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Here's Ingram, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Pass to Sohan. Second chance shot. Jump shot is good that time. 21 points in the game. Now McCollum. Here's Livers. Another shot. Drops in the layup for two.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Wesley. Pass to Sohan. Here's Ingram. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
To the middle. Cuts off the pass.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're winning by this much with double-digit turnovers.
For three, George. No good there. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Davis, plenty of space. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
George, no good. And the Spurs with possession here. Pass to Edwards. Wing shot on the way. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures in different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
To the left wing. Wide open look. Yep, that one goes. He's got 25.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Spurs foul. Keon Johnson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Daniels. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio with the ball. Down low. Pass to Sohan. To the paint. Here's Alvarado. It's deflected. They retain possession. Oh, it's stolen. The open shot by Edwards. The Pelicans pull it in.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
George's shot is off. So it's San Antonio now. Got a piece of it. Outside Johnson. With the drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Hey, we've heard a lot of coaches say, including Warriors coach Steve Kerr, about load management. If you want to see the Stars play more often, cut the schedule back. Maybe 72 games. Grant, your thoughts?
You know, B.A., this is a problem and a concern, I think, for the league. You go back 20, 30 years ago, Stars played every night when available. Now you're not seeing that with the workload and the back-to-back and the concern with players and their safety and the amounts of money they make over their contracts. 72 games is a possibility, but I prefer to keep it at 82. Maybe I'm just a traditionalist.
The kick out to Edwards. Uncovered. Knocked away. And he gets it back.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game. He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Outside Davis. Takes it inside. Soft touch off the glass. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night. Here's New Orleans now.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Third personal foul. 14 foul.
There's a minute 54 left in the fourth quarter here.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
You know, at the 2021 draft, there wasn't much doubt that Keon Johnson was the best athlete in the class. Elite is the word you hear to describe his physical gifts.
And he makes both free throws. You know, when it comes to Johnson's athleticism, that really comes into play on defense.
B.A.Y., he's high energy, he's tough, and he's active. And with the motor he's got, he never stops working at that end. He's going to be a defensive stopper in this league for a long time. And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their fourth win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Back to Johnson. 4-3. It's rebounded by George. And it's New Orleans ball. Pure from three-point range.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Takes a turnaround, Jay. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Johnson. 6 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Pelicans ball.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back in.
Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Run up on that boy, right in front of him. I just tapped his shoulder, so I know that he is touchable. And then I turned him pre-K and eating Lunchables. And as you know, it's unrefundable. When you should never feel uncomfortable. Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? Will he perform when he has money right in front of him?